I'm Tara Brandner, and this is Hopeful Hints, an infertility podcast where you will receive quick, hopeful hints to guide you through infertility. Here, you will find education, inspiration, and most importantly, find peace as you walk through this journey to fulfill your family vision. Welcome to Hopeful Hints. I'm your host, Dr. Tara Brandner, and today we're going to be talking about the question of, do I need a fertility coach? Naturally, I want to jump to, yes, everybody needs a fertility coach, but let's break that down a little bit further. Now, I'm going to be talking to you about what I see in my practice. Everyone is different. If you are somebody and you are not feeling overwhelmed, you feel you are moving through your healthcare provider's office and the workup and the medication and the treatment with ease, then you may not be somebody who necessarily needs a fertility coach. In addition, there is many different kinds of fertility coaches, and we all do things a little bit different. That's what makes us unique in our own way. And I'm going to break that down a little bit further too in a little bit and what that kind of looks like. There is no official training or certification or schooling to be a fertility coach. And in general, the word coach is very gray. So if you're even talking about weight loss or mental health or any type of coach, or the word coach is a very vague gray area. So I want to encourage you right off the bat to do your own research on what fertility coach may be best for you, depending on what exactly your needs are. In addition, I do believe that it is okay to have more than one coach, and I see this a lot. We all, like I said earlier, we all do things a little bit differently, and some of us even have the availability and option to just meet with you one time to help you find some clarity, while others have packages, others have courses or downloads. So I believe a fertility coach will benefit anyone who is struggling to become pregnant. In addition, I believe a fertility coach such as myself, and there's other coaches out there, can start with you on day one of your decision to try and start a family. I have additional training through Marquette for natural family planning. And so I have many patients who are simply looking to start this journey. They haven't begun yet, and they want to make sure they have everything in place before they start to conceive. In addition, I work with many women who are still in college and want to work on balancing their hormones if they have a diagnosis already, such as PCOS, or they're looking for other ways to manage symptoms of diseases without prescription medications. I also work with patients who maybe aren't even married and they're wanting to go down the road of single parent conception. I work with families who are using sperm donor, egg donor, and embryo donation as well. I also work with couples who have failed many, many cycles. So truly, like I said earlier, I believe fertility coaching is for anyone, whether this is day one of you starting to try to conceive and you want to implement and make sure everything is in place from the start, or you have walked through many rounds of failed treatments and you're sick of hitting these dead ends and you're ready to regroup, take a new path. That is what I am personally here to help you with. One thing I also work with patients with, no matter what stage, is really empowering them to be active players in their healthcare. And this goes beyond infertility as well. For many, the thought of going to a clinic or a hospital or a lab draw is very overwhelming. They feel rushed at times. The environment is busy. So we really work with stepping back and learning how to advocate for their healthcare at any level, at any stage. I find many of my patients simply need to feel emotionally supported. This goes overlooked, or there's things that happen such as loss or failed treatment, and our emotional health gets overlooked. If you're unsure of what to do next and you're someone who's on Google or on those Facebook groups, or you're commenting on people's posts and comparing what others are doing to what's happening with your healthcare, a fertility coach would be great for you. If you're finding it hard to work through barriers or understand your treatment, or just really understand all the information that's coming at you at 100 miles an hour, a fertility coach is for you. If you feel something isn't right, or you're looking for more tools and resources and education to support your journey, a fertility coach is for you. I also find patients struggling with, what should I eat? What supplements do I take? Is this medication right? What does this side effect look like? A fertility coach is for you. I want to encourage you to research your fertility coach if they are offering any sort of medical information or knowledge, whether it be on lab work, medication, or any information related to your direct diagnosis or medical care, to ensure that they have a degree in education to support this. And what I mean by this is that they have a degree in some sort of medical field, not a weekend class. And my example I use for this often is, if I am a medical provider and I go take a weekend course on accounting and taxes, I do not feel that I am qualified or certified to be giving you tax and accounting information. I use this example because it's the one thing that stresses me out the most. But if they are somebody who is giving you support and providing you with just being a fertility friend or resource, that is fine. I just am very passionate about ensuring that whoever is out there providing you with any medical knowledge, advice, or information is somebody who is credentialed or licensed or in the right position to do so. And once again, by that, I mean they have a solid education from a university or college with a background in that area versus a weekend or a 6-week module course training. So in closing, truly a fertility coach is for anybody who wants to begin their journey through trying to conceive, whether it's starting for your first child on day 1 or you've been through treatment and you've failed treatment and you're just not sure what to do next. You're finding all of it overwhelming and confusing. A fertility coach is for you. Find the one that fits your needs best, and don't be scared to reach out to multiple coaches and have multiple coaches as part of your team through trying to conceive. I've linked in today's show notes a link to jump on a free discovery call with yours truly to discuss what you've been through so far in your journey and ways you can move forward successfully with your journey to starting or growing your family. If you enjoyed today's show, please head over and hit subscribe or leave a review for Hopeful Hints and Infertility Podcast. Thank you so much for listening, and we'll see you back here next week, Tuesday.